Good morning, guys. Yeah, this is a subject of the embedded systems. Introduction of embedded systems. First one, embedded system. So, what is the embedded systems? Embedded system is nothing but it's combination of hardware and software, and it's operating to embedded systems. So, systems means is a computer device. Computer device. So entire embedded systems depending upon hardware and software and mechanical components. So mechanical components means so these mechanical components mean then how to designing of mechanical or equipment. That means embedded systems is nothing but you are doing some particular task, you are working on particular task in specific task. So that means the embedded systems in developing an electronic components, those electronic components are then how to working in of electronic equipments. So first, nowadays every electronic components is a one of the embedded systems. So these embedded systems is called as embedded means it's a working on particular specific task. First, we have history of embedded system. The first recognized as the embedded systems Apollo guidance of computers developed by MIT lab. The Apollo guidance computer is depending upon is totally 4 KB words of 4 KB size and ROM and 256 bytes of RAM size. Okay, this clock frequency 1.024 megahertz. 1.024 megahertz. There are 16-bit word of logic gates. 16-bit word of logic gates. So these embedded systems is depending upon totally embedded systems on general purpose computers. So system means as a computer device. System as a computer device. And it's the difference between next topic, difference between embedded systems and general purpose computers. These embedded systems combination of special purpose hardware and embedded systems OS. And general purpose computer is the hardware and generic hardware. General purpose hardware is different and generic hardware is different. This purpose of OS in the applications of these of type of applications. Next, go for classifications of embedded systems. So classifications, what is the mean by classifications? Classification means first one, embedded system generations and complexity and performance and triggering. So it's generations, there are four generations. Nowadays we are coming to fifth generations. Nowadays embedded systems is first generation. We can start at 1943 to 1953 using vacuum tube, the around 8-bit microprocessor and 8-bit microcontroller. It's simple hardware circuit and firmware developer. Example, digital telephone keypad. And next, second generation means 1953 to 1964 using transistors around 60-bit microprocessor and 8-bit microcontroller. These there are more complexity and powerful than the 1 GB megapixel microprocessor and microcontrollers. For example, as a SCADA systems. On third generation means using 1964 to 1973 using ICs. ICs means so integrated circuit. There are two types, mainly digital IC communications and linear IC communications. DICA and LICA, digital IC communication and linear IC communication. There are around 32-bit microprocessor and 16-bit microcontrollers. Example, robotics. Okay, next, fourth generations 1973 to till now we are using some chips. Chips means either 4-bit microcontroller or 8-bit microcontroller. So different types of controllers. So surrounding 64-bit and 32-bit microcontrollers, they are heavy complexity. They are heavy complexity and powerful. Example, smartphones, that is a chip, one of the chip. Okay, that is a fourth generation. Nowadays we are using also fifth generation, but fifth generation means there is no end of the date. And nowadays we are using some more than technologies. So we are coming soon more than technologies. That means generation means speed of data and speed size. Okay, speed of data and size. Next, complexity. Complexity and performance. So first one, complexity means small scale means simple application needed, performance not timing of the controller, built around low performance. For example, electronic toy. Next one, medium scale means complex hardware and firmware equipment, industrial purpose, industrial machines. That means heavy heavy equipments. That means machines means entire embedded systems. It's controlling our small applications and big applications. So, okay, so those are triggering mean event trigger and time trigger. That means using purpose, controlling purpose, using a controlling purpose. Next, go for applications. Next important topic, go for embedded systems applications. Embedded system application means first one, home applications. What is the example of the home applications? Like a washing machine, fridge, cooler, rice cookers, and iron box, etc. Okay, that is the one of the embedded systems device. Because of nowadays washing machines entire depending upon hardware equipment and software equipment and mechanical mechanical designing also. Next, go for industrial application means industrial applications, entire industrial applications totally depending upon what the purpose. Industrial means robotic applications. Robotics are motors, anything. Okay, robotics means like a small applications there and big applications is there. Robotics, applications, not a robo movie. So robo movie is the one of the real time product, but we are using either real time product or prototype products. So that is the one of the embedded home applications or industrial application. Next, to go for medical applications means what the purpose of medical applications is ICU, X-ray, scanners. Okay, different types of medical applications. Next, go for security means fingerprint, eye scanning, smart card scanning, RFID scanning. Okay, those are called what is the purpose? Security purpose. Next, go for office purpose means printer, scanner, PC, AC. Okay, anything that is the office purpose. Next, go for telephone communication means cellular phones, mobile phones. Okay, that is the mobile phones, that is the telephone communication. Next, computer network systems. Computer networks means router connections and switches connections. Computer network system means router connections and switches. Next, okay, that is the one of the best examples of embedded systems. Next, purpose of the embedded system. What are the main purpose of embedded systems? Main purpose of embedded systems, any electronic device. Okay, any electronic device like a one of the embedded system. That means what is the purpose? First example, blackboard. What is the purpose of blackboard? We are writing some any data. We are erasing data and reading purpose and writing purpose. That is the one of the particular specific task, that is the embedded systems. And next go for mobile phone. What is the purpose of mobile phone? Mobile phone means nowadays we are using some communication, but 5 to 6 years back we are using some only for data transmitting. Okay, data transmitting purpose, either transmitting and receiving purpose. Nowadays we are using some any emergency situations we can do sending some social media, that is the mobile apps. Okay, nowadays we are find out the some mobile apps, then what is done and how can working, how to working, and what is the problem, then what is the purpose. Okay, that is the called as, that is the embedded system. So those embedded system is working as some specific memory. Okay, one of the embedded systems is working on specific memory size. So first, purpose of embedded system. So these purpose of embedded systems: data collections and data storage and representations. Okay, data collections means, so for example, temperature is automatically temperature cooling fan controlling, automatically cooling fan controlling. So what is the cooling fan controlling? Either switch connections or automatically connection is there. Switch connections mean when you have to change the switches, speed is automatically increase or decrease. Then how to temperature controlling automatically, that means software purpose. Okay, it's combination of software and hardware. First, nowadays these fan or cooling fan, fridge, next washing machines, so these are depending upon temperatures. So minimum temperature is 27 degrees. When we are cross 30 degrees, then automatically temperature is, fan speed is high. And next go for temperature is high. So the temperature is high means, first one, nowadays last 5 years back, okay, only fan controlling switch conditions, only switch conditions. So nowadays temperature means automatically either increasing or decreasing, that is the called as controlling purpose. Okay, data collection. Next, storage. So storage, automatically data automatically fan controlling, then we are write some programming, that means either key version software, either Java or Python or embedded and C or C language. Okay, so that is the one of the embedded programming purpose, that is the storage. So that is the storage purpose means depending upon controllers. Okay, depending upon controllers, either 4-bit controller, 8-bit controller, 30-bit controller, 16-bit controller, 64-bit controller, 128-bit controllers. So these are storage purpose, that means RAM and ROM, interrupt and serial communications, timers and input and output devices. So that is the called as embedded systems storage purpose. And next, data communications. Data communication means, data communication is a two types. Okay, one is the wire communication, another one is the wireless communications. What is the main difference between wire and wireless communication? Which one is the complexity, which one is power consumption, which is the simple, and what is the cost? So each one is defined as embedded system data communications. So data communication, wire communication is there, but wire communications examples means USB and TCP/IP protocols. Okay, TCP/IP protocols means one of the real-time product, and UCB also one of the real-time product. And wireless communication means, wireless communication, number of wireless communication is there, but one is the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GSM, GPS, RFID, smart card, fingerprint, and different devices there, wireless communications. Those are called as data communication. If you want the communication purpose data to ask to me and sending to mail, and automatically we can forward it in some data. So then each and every communication device is one of the important role. Nowadays we are most useful of wireless communication, not a wire communications. So which one is the cost is high? So wire communication cost is high, wireless communication the cost is low. At the same time, data speed is wireless communication high, wire communication is low. And complexity also, wireless communication is low, complexity is wireless communication, wire communication is high. And circuit also, wireless communication is high, and wire communication is high, wireless communication is low. Nowadays, most important of digital signaling process means there are signaling, that means either analog or digital. Okay, so main thing we are using some nowadays embedded systems working as digital communications or analog communications. Okay, next one, monitoring means uh, purpose of medical. Okay, monitoring means purpose of medical, x-ray working. Okay, x-rays and scan, then how to working, then how to monitoring. Somebody people some high bp temperature, then the automatically through pc we can controlling as some datas. Okay, that is called as embedded. Okay, so next, go for controller means, if you want the controller means main thing, it's controlling and switching purpose. Switching, wire communication, wire controlling or wireless controlling. Wire controlling means, wireless controlling means, wire means as a like a electrical switch. Wireless communication means as a electronic device. Okay, electronic device. Next, controlling means controlling at the same time, controlling as a like a sensors means, then automatically controlling purpose. Then what is the sensors? So sensors, different types of sensors is there. Each sensors in different wave, different applications, different power consumptions, different sizes also, and different speed also. Okay, so nowadays sensors, entire sensors total nearly 30 sensors is there, nearly 30 sensors. Though 30 sensors, these 30 sensors in different specific task. Each sensor is different specific task. IR sensor, Bluetooth, IR sensor, PIR sensor, LDR sensor, temperature sensor, gas sensor, humidity sensors, laser sensors. Okay, so different types of sensors is there, but each sensor is the most important in available in market. Okay, most important means, now for example, mobile phone, then how many sensors is there in a mobile phone? Anybody know? Okay, let me now. Oh, in mobile phone nearly 15 sensors is there. 15 sensors. First one, IR sensor, face scan, touch screen, vibration sensor, accelerometer sensors, temperature sensors, humidity sensors. Okay, and flex sensor and pressure sensor. Okay, and different types of sensor. Only one mobile phone in number of sensors is there. And next, another, we are using some another device where another mobiles is also is there. But every electronic device we can controlling also sensors. Okay, sensor is the two types. One is the analog sensors and digital sensors. Analog sensor, the working is different, digital sensor is working is different. Analog sensor is total depending upon logics, either 0 or 1, and digital sensor is total depending upon conversions. We are writing on conversions, so logic gates. Okay, then 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 up to 0.9. Okay, that is the controlling purpose of embedded systems. Next, specifics informations. So these application specific users interfacing means buttons, switches, keyboard, lights, different type of there. So those called as embedded systems. So this is the basics of introduction of embedded systems. These embedded systems, it's continue for next class on what is the purpose, applications and storage, and next one, communications interfacing firmware characteristics. Okay, we will continue for next class.